If you like what I do on this channel, make sure to go to patreon.com/Ryoichi support for all the exclusive behind the scenes content and to support the channel. Links are in the description below. Let's get into the video.
Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, of myself forever reproaching myself. For who more foolish than I, and who more faithless? Of eyes that vainly crave the light, of the objects mean, of the struggle ever renewed, of the poor results of all, of the plodding and sordid crowds I see around me, of the empty and useless years of the rest, with the rest me intertwined. Question, oh me, so sad, recurring. What good amid these, oh me, oh life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists and identity, that the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse.
This blue light helps so much. Like when I don't want a bright light on, but I don't want it pitch black. This is just nice. Now if I had a curtain over it and it was just the blue light coming in, not like the actual light, if it was the blue light, that'd be nice. That'd be nicer. Alright, so I just gotta pause that real quick. And this is basically my setup. I just have the thing right here. I'm screen recording on my phone, just kind of do this, so I don't have to like do multiple shots. Just split screen on the phone, right? Just a screen record to show you. But I have pretty much Bitcoin like this. I like seeing the candles. As you can see, you really can't, you know what I mean? Really can't get too much into detail. I just got $10 in. I'm a little up right now, but obviously they charged, you know, the 99 to $1.99 per, you know, buy, sell, you know, transfer, whatever. But like, this is nice to get like a general idea, right? But I like the candles on this, because as you can see on here, it only goes to 1 hour, right? But this does by the minute, right? And then 4, which is gives you a nice idea. And obviously by the time you're seeing this, it'll be a month away, so I don't have to record, you know, worry about everything else. But 1 day, 5 days, as you can see, it does a week on this, right? 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. You know, it does 1 month, right? But it just goes straight to a year. So I do kind of like, as you can see, you know, 30 minutes, right? Up in the top left corner, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, right? 6 hours, 1 day. So each thing is a day. So this is nice because it's like, okay, like 3 or 4 days, good, too bad, too good. It keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up, what have you. Oh, the camera died, but you get the point, you know? This is pretty much how I do it, right? I just hold it. And then, yeah, go back to this. I have my bed sheets in the corner because I move a lot in my sleep. So basically, I just have it in the corner so I could just don't have to make my bed every single fucking day. But this is pretty much how I do it in a nutshell. And then on this side of the screen, I'll just put some visuals in the background. Now, what that might entail, I have no idea. But this is pretty much how I do it, how I invest. So if you're new here, let me bring things up to speed. My name is Leland Gray. I'm a self-made entrepreneur. I'm also an artist, a YouTuber, and a producer. I'm 30 years old, happily married, and I make VCDs. What the fuck is that? It's videographic cash drops. Here is the definition on the side of me. But honestly, it's a narrative-driven vlog with self-enlightenment messaging attached to it. And at the end of the day, I just want people to learn and grow from this. And it just happens to be through the lens of my life. I do have a direction of where I want to take it. Pretty much this sentence kind of wraps it up. It's weird, unique, and foreign, kind of out there, but still very enjoyable. And the reason why this one in particular is simple is because I wanted to break it down to brass tacks. And to keep in light of that, I wanted to say that 2024 was the best year of my life ever. Nothing comes close. There's no year that I can look back on. I'm 30, by the way. Well, a month away from being 30, but still 30. By the time you get to watching this, I'll be fucking 30. And I can't say without the shadow of a doubt that this has been the best year of my life. Literally nothing comes close. Not even 2023, which was a little bit better, but it was generally neutral. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was just generally neutral, which I guess you could say was a good thing. But 2024 has been nothing but overly positive. Out of 365 days, there might have been like 7 days that were bad, and it wasn't even bad. It was just fucking stressful. And then, maybe I was sick. You know, maybe I just caught the flu or something. One of those 24-hour bugs. And the other, you know, maybe 100 so days was just mundane, you know, wake up, go to work, come back, eat, sleep, repeat, you know, nothing too crazy. And the rest of it was positive. Now, all of the improvements I have made, you know, realistically, isn't really much. It might be 1% here, 2% there, 3%, but overall it would equal to 100%. And I kind of want to carry that forward into 2025. And 2025 goals pretty much is this. 2025, I kind of want it to be the last year that I have a 9-to-5 job, like a traditional 9-to-5 job. Now I might start off with like a normal regular job, But I would just go to my boss and be like, hey, I only want to work 3 days, like this week, next week. Now, if you do need me, that's one thing. If you need me, that is one thing. However, I want to keep it back to 3 days, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Or if I do pick up another job, you know, at least I'm doing 2 different jobs. Like Monday and Tuesday could be like Subway, making Subway sandwiches. And then maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could be the security job that I work. You know, so technically so full-time, but 2 different jobs. And then maybe just cut back. So I'm only working 1 day at that security job and then 1 day at the Subway. I just need capital in order to invest what I want to invest in, whether it's stocks and bonds or Roth IRA or crypto. You kind of just need capital for that. And that's pretty much what these jobs would be. It would just be to gain enough capital so I could become a day trader, so I don't have to wake up and be like, fuck, I gotta go to work. You know, it would only just be that Saturday where it's like, well, I just don't feel like investing in crypto. I don't feel like investing in a Roth IRA. I don't feel like investing. At least let me go to a 9-to-5 job, and because I'm doing security and I'm doing like 45,000 steps a day, I'm like, well, you know what? Let me just get a good pump in and go do that job, you know. And it'd be 1 day a week, and that'd be my workout week. That's pretty much how I would kind of look at it, you know. Once I go to South Africa, which probably in the next, by the time you're seeing this, I probably should already be there, or working towards being there. Maybe by the 3rd V.C.D, I probably would be there. You probably wouldn't see that until the 4th or 5th V.C.D. So I do every 1st of the month, and then throughout the month I just kind of post whatever, just, well, hey, it's content, so at least you get to watch something. You know, at least you're watching something while you're kind of waiting for the V.C.D. And I kind of want it to be at least 20-30 minutes, maybe 40-45 minutes. Because then, yeah, you know, if I do add an intro, it justifies the intro. You know, I think a lot of the times in the past, if you look at my past vlogs, it'd be like the intro and then like 2 minutes. And it's like 1/3 of it is just the intro, you know. So if it's like 40-45, you know, 1 out of 45 minutes is, it's not even a minute because I took the last part of it out. It's 45 seconds. So literally like a 100th of the actual vlog, pretty much. Go to South Africa, enjoy myself, clearly, but go to my wife and let's make a 5-year game plan. Like, without me involved, what are your goals? Without me involved. And I'll say, without you involved, here's my goals. Let's come together and try to put that into a list. You know, let's try to get this by this date. Let's try to get this by that date. Let's try to get this by whatever month, you know, or whatever season. You know, let's try to have a game plan, like a 5-year game plan. What do we want in life? Do we have kids right away? Or like, no, let's wait till we have a house first. Or, you know, what type of house do we have? Maybe we have an apartment and then we slowly work our way up to a house, you know. And what does that look like? What does that entail? All the boring things about being married, as you can see, you know, and everything to do with immigration. And that's just trying to figure out a way, okay, we're both on the same page. Then afterwards, it's really just working, trying to invest. And then obviously losing weight. I just want to lose another 100 pounds, getting a little bit of muscle. I really just want to lose most of the weight. So when I eventually do want to start, you know, physically working out, I already lost that weight. I lost most of the weight. So it just naturally, because I'm working out, because I'm walking, because I'm doing this, the fat's just going to come off anyway. But I'm also building muscle at the same time. The only reason why I'm not building muscle right now is because I just want to lose most of the fat. I was 453 at my heaviest. Last time I weighed myself was 366. Right now, I don't know, 355. I don't really weigh myself because I don't want to be bothered by the fucking numbers. And even with like calories, like I have a general idea of what I put on my body, and I have a general idea of what I'm putting in and putting out, you know, what goes in, what comes out. But I'm not gonna fucking weigh my food, like I'm not doing all that. Fuck that noise. As long as you have a general idea, you'll be fine. And then obviously with my diet, 25% healthy, 25% shit I like, 25% cost, 25% effort. You know, Sundays is usually like my meal prep. Like I prep everything, it's in the fridge, so when I get home from work, I can just make it. I can just heat it up, you know. 25% effort, 25% cost. Most of the shit that I can get it at Walmart for $32. Everything that I need for the week, $32. $32.05. Could I get it cheaper? Yeah, but I'm not going to 6 different stores. You know, I'll just get it at Walmart. You know, and so that's the cost, right? Very cheap comparatively to apparently what people spend online. I posted a question and got fucking roasted because these motherfuckers want to pay $13 for a bag of chicken. I'm like, apparently, you know, I don't know, maybe I want to be cheap. I don't know. Maybe I'm struggling in life, but I'm just not paying no $14 for a bag of chicken when the $250 bag is just as good. You know, same thing with potatoes. It all comes from Idaho. Who gives a fuck what brand it is? You know, but you know, there was the effort, there was the cost. 25% of it is shit I like. I love pineapples. Pineapples are cheap. I could get it in a can. I could just shove it in my bag and go. You know, I like sandwiches. Just make the sandwich healthy. You know what I mean? I put, or at least decently healthy. You know, I get a baguette. You know, I cut it into 6 pieces. That's 6 days, right, worth of bread. You know, so I'm not just pounding bread back. I put coleslaw on it. Those are my veggies. You know, I put cheese. Those are my dairy. I put pepperoni. The only thing I don't have is the fruit. And, you know, I'll have that for lunch. And then, you know, like a cup of yogurt for brunch, I guess you would say. And then for dinner, I just have baked mac and cheese because I like mac and cheese. And, you know, it's just cheese and pasta. You know, I can make a lot of it. And like I said, it's like $3 for like a 3-pound fucking thing. You know, so for like $6, I could get 6 pounds worth. You know, I could get a decent amount, and it just kind of goes right there. And, you know, like I said, there's the cost, there's the effort, there's the shit that I like, and then it's somewhat healthy. You know, most of my diet is really the yogurt and the fruit. You know, I really don't even really eat that much meat, you know, other than the pepperoni, you know. And then same thing with, yeah, fruit and dairy. Like, and then I guess grains, you know. And I've been losing weight, I've been walking, so if it works for me, it could work for anyone else, you know. And then, you know, every once in a while, I'll get a snacky, little snacky wacky, and a doinky doink, a ginger ale here every once in a while. And also too, it's the end of the month. I kind of use that as my cheat day. If you do have cheat days, put that shit at the end of the month. Because if you're losing a pound a week, that's about 14,000 calories. Do you know how much you would have to eat to fuck that up? I think I calculated, it was like, I think like 8 extra large pizzas. That's a lot. Like, you have to pretty much down a gallon of olive oil to even remotely get close to that shit. You know, like, that's why I say if you do have a cheat day, just have it at the end of the month, because you got full whole weeks of sticking to your diet, and then at the end of the month you can kind of celebrate. And that doesn't mean you get to pig out. Like I said, bro, like just one of them Johns, and I got, you know, ginger ale. Like, at my work, I can burn that off, you know. And that's pretty much my diet. Like, I'm sticking to it because it kind of works. I tried the fasting thing. Obviously, I said in the last V.C.D, I'm trying the fasting thing. It works for like maybe like 5 or 6 days, and then your body is just like, oh, we need food. Like yeah, we're losing weight, we're being healthy, but like, fuck, bro, you need something here, right? You need something. And so I really don't do that anymore. I just eat 4 meals a day. You got breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. And like I said, breakfast is just this little. It's literally like a little sandwich like that. You know, and then brunch is like a cup, you know, like a little cup of yogurt. Lunch is a can of pineapple, and then dinner is baked mac and cheese. But I did make pasta salad. I wanted to switch it up a little bit because I got this little container of there was like tomato and I think spinach, and I put cabbage in it, pickled cabbage in it and stuff like that, you know. And then I made pasta salad, just kind of switch it up. I do like big mac and cheese, but I do like pasta salad as well, and I can make a lot of it. So it's either right now I got a little bowl, I'll probably have it. And plus we still have Thanksgiving leftovers. But like I said, by the time you're watching this, it's January, so we're probably done with Thanksgiving, you know, and Christmas leftovers as well. Probably New Year's. We'd probably be done by the time you're watching this, we'll probably be done with New Year's leftovers as well. You know, kielbasa, sauerkraut, maybe some hot dogs, you know. Maybe like some sloppy Joe or something, you know, maybe something simple like that. And then other than that, like I said, work on our money, and then I just want to have like 25,000 in savings, maybe like another 25,000 invested into my Roth IRA, maybe another 25,000 in trading stocks and bonds, crypto and stuff like that. You know, slowly making my way to like, you know what, I've made 100,000 this year, and obviously with taxes they take half, but still it's still 50 grand in my fucking pocket. That's mine. After all the fines and fees and regulations, the taxes and all that shit mine. You know, and then within 2 years maybe I can buy my own house in Africa. You know, and that's my house. Like, you can't take it fucking away from me. You know, I just gotta pay for the property tax and pay for the international fees and fines and regulations and stuff like that. But that's financially, that's like the goal, you know, where I could just kind of, I make enough money where I can kind of fuck off, you know, fuck all yins. Like, let me just, I have my own house, I have my own car, I have my own place. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. I just want to make money and just live out the rest of my life in peace. And maybe once a year we go travel to different parts of the world. And then I have my family, and then we'll all go, you know, live happily ever after, you know. So I want to kind of do that in the next 2, maybe 3 to 5 years. I kind of want to get that in place. And obviously in this channel, I want to at least have 100,000 subs, maybe 10,000 on Threads / Instagram, because they kind of are in tandem with each other. Threads is just Twitter, before all the political drivel. I probably recommend joining now before all the and also too, I just realized you can turn that shit off. They have a filter. Like, you can turn off the political shit. And I did, that was the first thing I did. I was like, whoop, turn that off. And oh my God, the thing is, I love politics. I love politics. I absolutely despise political people, because it's just echo chambers after echo chambers after echo chambers. That's all it is. So that's why I say I love, like, I'll learn like ancient Egyptian politics, you know, like that's how much I love it. I'll look up Roman, Greek, Babylonian, Egyptian, Chinese, Asian, you know, these ancient cultures, you know, like the, you know, all the different dynasties and what they were dealing with at the time, you know. I love that shit. I love learning about history and stuff like that and everything. And then politics is part of that. But God, talking to some of these fucking idiots online, my God, I don't want to even hear it. As soon as you dilute from 117% Republican or Democrat or whatever, as soon as you just, you're the enemy. And I don't really want to hear about you. It's either 117% you agree with me, or like you're the enemy, you need to be destroyed at all costs. I don't care if you have rights. It's crazy politically. But besides all that, and I know it's getting to about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna put stuff on the side as well. I don't know why I put it in a 16:9, and I'm gonna chop it off in half anyway to make it a 1:1 ratio. And those are the goals that I kind of want to have for 2025, and as well as Patreon supporters. If I could just get like 100, putting in like $1, because those are the tiers. It's like $1. I think it's like 3, 5, 7, and 10. I think that's what it is. I haven't looked at it in a minute, but I think those are the tiers, and all of the behind the scenes stuff. You know, I'll post, because I don't really have IG, and the IG that I do have is business. So I don't want to just keep posting the pictures. So all of the pictures that I do take, and trust me, I take hundreds because I love photography. I put it on there, like, you know, just day through day, my thoughts. You know, I'm also on Threads as well. I'm on daily. I try to post at least 3 or 4 maybe 5 times a day on Threads as well. So if you're from there, thank you for coming and checking me out. And my 2025 goals, I'll add more, but those generally are the biggest ones, and that's all I can really say. That's kind of what I want to do, kind of break this down to brass tacks and just keep it simple before we get into the aesthetics, you know, of what this is. I've also, if I had time, I bought an external hard drive, and I put all my old vlogs on it, and the only vlogs that are left are the ones that like you kind of needed to know to see the evolution of where I'm going. You see where I've been, you see where I was, and a lot of it was degeneracy. Let's be real. I always say I'm a ghetto ass cracker, you know, and those who know me in real life, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of fucking degeneracy, and but I just kind of kept the vlogs like season 1, episode 1. Let's see where it started, you know. Season 1, I think it was like episode 48. So from 1 to 47, just ain't watchable. It's just, I don't even want to watch it, but I had to see what was the next evolution. And it's just me complaining about being poor, and all my friends were pieces of shit, you know. So that's literally what it is. So like, it's literally like season 1, episode 1, and then like season 1, episode 48 to 49 or whatever, and then season 1, episode 52, you know. So whatever you see in the playlist is what you get. And it's just, sometimes, even like when I had the best of season 1, it's not the most viewed. Sometimes it was just the most fun to film, the most fun to edit, or something that's just, you know what, this is a very serious vlog, because I talked about homelessness, drug use, I talked about all the fuck shit that happened in my life. A lot of it was therapy. This was my therapy. So I kind of used it to cope. And, you know, I talked about like almost killing myself, you know, multiple times, not even just once, you know. And obviously my music is a part of that as well, which I'm still kind of debating whether I should put it on here or not, or just put it on my first channel. We'll figure that out kind of down the road. But for those types of vlogs, I would say it's just, you see the evolution of who I am as a person, and the evolution of the vlogs themselves and how they got to this, like what you're seeing right now. So I would say that. So this is getting a little too long, and I kind of just, like I said, keep it to brass tacks. I'm signing out.